Hello everyone, and welcome to today's video. In this one, I'm going to show you how you can get a free professional email using Zoho Mail. It's honestly one of the easiest and best working ways to start sending and receiving emails with your own custom domain. To get started, you'll need to have a domain. Without a domain, you can't set up a professional email address. Now, unfortunately, there's no way to get a professional domain completely free. You'll always have to pay for the domain itself. It's just how it works, since a domain is basically your online address. If you already have a domain, you can skip this part. And if you've got a website, you definitely already have a domain, so you can just use that one. But if you don't have a domain yet and you're planning to get one, I highly recommend using Cloudflare as your domain registrar. They only charge the official registrar fees, no hidden costs or markups. They're secure, super fast, and usually the cheapest option out there. Alright, so to get started, just log into your Cloudflare account, or create one if you haven't already. Once you're in, click on Domain Registration and then Register Domains. Here, you can search for the domain name you want. In my case, I'm going with avarismediatist.com, since this is just for a test email. Next, you'll choose your domain extension, like .com, .net, .org, and so on. Sadly, Cloudflare doesn't support every domain extension, so double-check that the one you want is available. After that, just fill in your information, complete the purchase, and boom! You're now the proud owner of your very own domain. Once your domain is registered, click on Manage Domain. From here on, everything I do in Cloudflare will be pretty similar no matter which domain registrar you're using. The interface might look a little different, but the process is basically the same. In Cloudflare, click on Update DNS Configuration. This is where we'll add a few DNS records to connect your domain with Zoho Mail. Before we start, it's super important to check if there are any existing mail-related DNS records. If there are, you need to delete them. Leaving old mail records can cause issues later on, so make sure the DNS is clean before moving forward. Now, head over to the Zoho Mail website. We'll need to create an account there to continue. On the Zoho Mail website, click on Business Email, fill in your basic information, and then click Sign Up for free. After that, you'll need to verify your email address. Once that's done, the actual mail setup begins. Next, you'll need to choose a plan. Make sure to select the free version. It's more than enough for most users. Unless you have advanced needs or a larger team, there's really no reason to pay right now. Click on Try Now under the free plan. Then you'll need to enter your domain name, your organization's name, and select your industry type to continue the setup. Click on Add Now, and perfect, the domain has been added. Now we need to verify that you actually own the domain. If your domain provider is something like Cloudflare, you can just click Login to My DNS, sign into your Cloudflare account, and you're good to go. But to make sure this works no matter which DNS provider you're using, I'm going to show you the manual configuration method instead. To verify your domain manually, start by copying the TXT verification value provided by Zoho. Then switch back to your DNS settings, whether you're using Cloudflare or another provider. Create a new DNS record with the type set to TXT. For the name, enter its symbol to point it to the root domain, and paste the verification value into the content field. Once that's done, head back to the Zoho setup page and click to verify. And perfect. The domain is now verified. Don't worry if it doesn't work instantly. DNS changes can sometimes take a few minutes or even a couple of hours to update. If it doesn't go through right away, double-check your records and try again a bit later. Now we need to choose our email prefix, the part that comes before the @ symbol. In my case, I'm going with Office. Once you've picked a name, click Create. If you want, you can add more users here, but I'm going to skip that step since I don't need any extra accounts. I'll also skip the Groups section for now. Next, to start receiving emails, we need to configure a few more DNS records. Let's start by copying the first MX record from Zoho and take note of the priority value as well. Back in your DNS settings, Create a new record with the type set to MX. Use its sign as the name. Paste in the mail server address from Zoho and enter 10 for the priority. Go ahead and save it. Now, repeat the same steps for the other two MX records, one with a priority of 20 and the other with 50. Make sure you copy each mail server address exactly as Zoho provides it and assign the correct priority to each one. These MX records are essential for routing incoming emails to Zoho Mail, so double-check everything before moving on. Next, we need to configure the SPF record. To do that, copy the TXT value provided by Zoho, then head back to your DNS settings. Create a new record with the type set to TXT, set the name to its sign, and paste the SPF value into the content field. Now let's set up the DKIM record. This time, you'll also need to copy the host name or selector that Zoho provides. Create another TXT record in your DNS. Paste the copied host name into the name or host field, and then paste the DKIM value into the content section. Save this record as well. And that's it. The core setup is complete. To make sure everything is working, go back to Zoho and verify the records. Just like before, it's totally normal if it doesn't work right away. DNS updates can take a little time, sometimes even a few hours. So if it doesn't verify instantly, just wait a bit and try again later. If you don't need to migrate any old emails, just skip the migration step. Zoho also has a mobile app, which I highly recommend checking out. It makes accessing your inbox on the go super easy. After that, you can complete the setup and open your inbox for the first time. From here, everything works just like any other email service. Let's do a quick test. I'll send a test email to make sure everything's working. Perfect. It's sent without any issues. Now let's make sure it can receive emails too. I'll reply to the test message. And there we go. It works perfectly. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.